Okay, so we gotta go over some of these matches. I'm probably gonna go over maybe like 3 or 4 of the games. But yeah, yesterday was not a good day for your boy. It was like defeat, 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 defeat. Like that shit went on. Won a game, lost, won a game, lost. Like this entire sequence right here of losses was crazy. So we gotta go over it. So we'll start from the later ones. I got my trusty notepad out here. How to improve after getting washed. Because I definitely got washed. So I'm gonna take some notes. I accept defeat. Okay, yeah, so I wanted to put the barrier on specifically to mitigate the beam assist, which gave me a lot of trouble, but then they just kicked me instantly. This was crazy. When people talk about characters that are good against Broly, Base Vegeta is also one of them that's really good, just because he's too small. Yeah, I need to not mash there. I wish there was a rewind function in replays. But he should be dead in that one sequence. I noticed that against teams like this, I'm like really scared and willing to take risks to take my turn back when I should still try to defend. That was a bad super dash. That was an OD guard cancel. I wonder what game could have that. Okay. Ooh. No, bad super dash. Okay, so this sequence is not going that good for me. Immediately I noticed a few things. So now that my first character is dead here, so we're gonna pause this and go to our notepad. So I guess I should have like a Broly section, a base Goku section, and an SSJ Goku section. It seems like Reflect 2M / Counterpoke 2M isn't good anymore. So I have to do this less. Because I keep dying for this in a lot of my games. I need to maybe try 5M or 5S. And if these two don't work, then he might be hopeless. Another thing I noticed, so like in my general notes, and this has been the case for a long time, I'm still scared of teams that force RPS / mix. With the exception like Kid Buu, because I understand it most. But Base Vegeta is really good at doing this specific thing, and this leads me to mashing more. So I'm more prone to mashing because of this, and this is bad. So I need to do this less. RPS means rock, paper, scissors. When people ask me what RPS means, I'm always genuinely surprised. That worked out for me, but I still do super dash to button when down, so that's scared. So one of the important things when looking at matches that people don't talk about is how scenarios or how certain actions make you feel, and the things you do because of those feels. So for example, if something makes me nervous or scared, I'm prone to do this right here, like the super dash into the button. I have to move down because they can't see it. So yeah, because I'm so afraid, I usually pick bad options. So one of the things that I have to do is figure out what makes me scared or what makes me nervous, understand it so that when I'm in those scenarios again, I don't pick those like terrible options. Revolutions per second. How? Okay, so apparently if you block Beer's DP to super, do not level 3 right away. What kind of nonsense is that? I could not believe that. And then he dies. So level 3 doesn't have any invincibility frames. It would lose. I would have got hit. Okay, that's still a general issue, and this happens when I'm tilted as well. The reason I got hit there. So if I do like IED button or like a dash jump button, and it whiffs, stop taking your turn in these scenarios. It's not my turn here. So I whiffed an IDJL and I went for a jab. But if you ever whiff that, it's not your turn. So you'll lose. You'll get hit here. That's why I got opened up here. I was perfectly fine. Like, I still have Spark. I didn't have to take that risk. Okay. Knockdown right away, have a lot of Spark. He can enable a 50-50 as long as he lands a normal jump in. And yeah, 6M into air dash nothing beats reflect, because you can reflect the air dash button in that scenario. You can't 2H it, but you can reflect it. That's another thing I need to look into. So what happened there, so we go to base Goku. 2S can be cancelled into 2H, and I need to practice doing this on reaction to super dash. So I didn't do that once. I didn't really think about doing it, but I need to incorporate it. I should write that down too. This happens to me too much when I fight Sonic. So these are my characters, these are general notes, and then this is like versus punish DP when it's not vanished. I'm pretty sure there's a big enough gap to do that. My sponsor's in the way so you can't see it, but there it is. I leave those unpunished too often. And I also need to punish the vanish with 2H consistently. Sometimes when it happens late, I don't see it coming. I didn't win the 1v1 versus 21 a single time, I don't think. Yeah, and then they mashed there. I think when going with my pressure of base Goku... Fucking love you, Yash. Thank you. I think, when going for pressure of base Goku... don't stagger every time. Do 5L, 5M, and then force the 2M or command grab. Mind game. Because I noticed here that whenever I do 5L command grab, I get mashed on. So... Or I get reflected when I stagger the strings, looking for an up back. So I should just force it better with the strings that I do instead. I got counter hit there. So this kept happening to me too. This is because I'm too afraid to 2H or Broly, but if someone jumps back, get ready for IDJM with 2H, not 5L. So I always try to jab these like ID buttons because the jab goes so high, but it's really unsuccessful versus a lot of characters. So I need to stop doing that. Also need to stop whiffing JH. My JH placement is so bad. I need to think about that a little bit more. I don't think I should be playing Broly on point either, but it's really good to test it. Yeah. So I need to put this in my general notes too. So general notes. Because I did this with anyone. When cornered, dash jump, super jump to get out. This is kind of hard with Broly, but I kept doing ID button plus assist, which didn't work. Not only did this not work, but my assist would never come out to save me, to get me out anyways. So I need to actually just like go back to what I used to do to get out of the corner instead of trying to force my turn. Fucking love you. Hey fucking yo. Thank you Johnny 5H. Why not challenge the 2T success? Because to challenge 2T success, you have to read that he's gonna do it, and he could do it at any point. So if he's staggering his strings and he doesn't do 2T success, but instead pushes any button, I just die. So this is base Vegeta we're talking about. This is get hit by a medium into like 70% into guess for character. Nice. Yeah. Okay. I think this sequence is good because I prevented 21 from jumping out and doing dive. Sonic did that a lot. Yeah, I kept it simple. Nice. Okay, that was good. So there, I didn't delay the jabs. I just did the jabs right away into the command grab. So when you have a lot of meter, you can take like 25% per grab, which is good. But I definitely want to be able to open them up normally. 25% is like things you can take. That was afraid of DP. Okay. So this is something that I need to write down versus Beerus. So when orbs are out, you hyper focus on them too much. I know based on how I feel that I'm not afraid of them, so I don't feel fear. But you look to RPS anyways. So I look to like play like the am I gonna super dash or whatever mind game. So things to try dash reflect, or just wait instead. I definitely don't do that enough. Especially in a scenario like this where I have an actual lead, I shouldn't bank things on super dash and lose all this health. Okay, people keep asking what RPS means. RPS equals rock, paper, scissors. Okay, so again, in that scenario, I could have gotten out of the corner, but I like forced my way out, and I didn't get the super jump float. So where did I write that in my notes? So I need to really put emphasis on this, like practice super jumps. I have had a lot of trouble super jumping. Don't force offense when leaving corner so much. I do this way too much. Sonic knows that. That's like a habit I have in like most games I play. My assistant saved me there. Good 2H. I mess up the combo. My combos can be improved for sure. Shang Tsung. I did this on the fly and it worked. I guess I could put this in my list of things to practice with base Goku. I only landed this once, but I still could have gotten so much damage. So 2H combos while in Spark. Need work. I don't use macros with super jump. I do it manually. I'm just not good at it anymore. See, look how bad that was. Again, that was me actually trying to execute the super jump out. So I wanted to like dash super jump, but I got like a neutral jump, super jump, and then I double jumped. When it was supposed to be like dash super jump and then double jump away, and you go super far full screen if you do that. But because I did that, I put myself in a scenario where I felt stuck. Because she has the command grab stocks. If you double jump with 21 against 21 with those stocks, even if I didn't get to 2H tier, all Sonic had to do was jump and input command grab, and I was gonna die anyways. So I really have to work on my movement. There is no super jump macro. Super jump is input with down up, but I'm trying to do the input that I'm trying to do is 6-6-2-9, and I suck at it. I'm like trash at it. This 1v1 I didn't win a single time. That was an OD conversion. And now I'm in a guess for game scenario. You can get a 50-50 off of this. This scenario is messed up. For those of you who don't know, so I can write this in my notes. So versus 21. If she has air grab stock, DR to grab beats backdash because she can delay it. If she delays, which she should, double jump, normals, slash like physical attacks. So to beat this, you have to do like Kamehameha, like Kamehameha or Vanish, but this is a huge risk. Or like really delayed IID back. But this scenario is super busted. It's the post like Dragon Rush tech. Oh, I guess you could level 1 as well. But this is a like the biggest risk, I think. So I don't think I would bank that. But yeah, I banked Vanish there, which is like one of the better options. And I tried to do Dash 5M as my footsie tool, but it didn't work. And Sonic, oh my god, they made me so hard there. So they told me that because I've been practicing my reaction times, they are gonna start doing stuff like that, which is force a scenario where the opponent can react and by abusing the fact that they can react, make them whiff something. So this will go on my general notes of things I need to add in the game, to my game. So if the opponent can react, you can do things such as dash jump forward, ID back to bait a 2H. This is something that I do already, but not to bait normals. I do this to bait assists. So I can write, this is, it's the same concept as trying to bait a DP assist, but you're trying to make them whiff a normal by doing this. So that was just like abusing the fact that they just know that I was ready for it that time. But I do think that's something I can do. So try up back jab. So this is what LK does versus IEDs, because up back jab can hit an IED button. So in scenarios where I'm gonna try to react, maybe I should, instead of 2Hing, go for a safer option. Especially if I don't need the damage output from a 2H to kill. That was a crazy round start. This, like, yeah, that post knee drop scenario is so weird. I should take that to the lab. So let me write that down. So lab double knee drop scenarios. Because I legit don't understand how that works. Every time I do it, it doesn't look as good. Improvised explosive device. The auto combo was so bad. Okay, I'll write this down too. I get looped here. This is a Team Gohan habit. But also SJ's Goku's auto combo is a little different. It doesn't like go up and in, it goes like forward and out. So instead of auto combo, to check, it's like random stuff, do 5L, 5M. So you only get 5L if you whiff. I think I need to do this more with base Goku especially. Not auto combo as much. And there I try to force my way out of the corner. It worked out, but I need to stop doing that. I need to get used to using L elbow. I'm so used to using like medium Tatsu to get out the corner with base Goku or with with SJ Goku. Use L elbow if you want to get out of the corner with a move. If I'm going to do this, which I shouldn't do it that much, I should use L elbow, not M elbow. Yeah, I do auto combo command grab too much. There's another thing with Broly, same as base Goku. You always do command grab, do 5L grab, 5L, 2L grab, 5L, 2L, 2L, etc. I gotta change my timings. Sonic like figured out the timing I used to catch people trying to fuzzy jump, so they were able to get out more consistently than others would. Yeah, this is a really bad game. This actually feels impossible to win. Yeah, I can't even hit confirm. Again, bad habit. I should have died there for that. I wrote that down. Where was it? Stop. Stop doing this. I do this so much. I actually do this too much. If you want to beat me, one of the methods you can do, and this is like the only way I'll get better if more people do this, is if I'm like in IED range, just like walk slightly out of the range and you watch me with jab, and you can always jab me back before my jab comes out. Always, 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 always. It's a really bad habit of mine. Yeah, people are not good. They gotta do it. Like, yeah, LK did it to me when we played. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that post vanish, post level 3 vanish scenario with SJ is good. Okay. I tried to react to 2H, didn't work. So where's my SJ Goku notes? So they're right here. So this keeps happening to me. This is what happens when you don't practice. 2H on block. Needs to go into Tatsu. It's minus, but at least it's safe. Beam is unsafe. And then my super notes. Oh, that's mostly it. I'll check my other notes later. This combo was crazy. I want to dash jump again. I haven't gotten a single dash jump out of the corner. My movement feels so off. Oh my god. I try to check his movement, their movement with 2M, but it's just so, like, both difficult to do that. It's too slow. And it's such a huge risk. They could have just even done like L kick there. Yeah. I think the biggest thing with SSJ is that I should probably drop him for Bluku. Makes me really sad. There's way more than this from the other games, but this is basically how I would go about figuring out how to improve. Dropping for Luigi, yeah. There's way more to this, like for versus base Vegeta, I need to like, cause it didn't come up in those games, but for example, like reflect, EX kick, and punish, stuff like this. There's so much, but yeah, that's more or less how you go about learning how to learn from your replays, guys. If you want to get good, you have to lose and you have to be willing to do this, or you're not gonna get nice.